What's up, you guys? So in this video, I'm just gonna be going over all the expenses that I put into my business the first year of Matt Sommers Reptiles. So stay tuned for more. Alright, so first things first in this video, shout out to my boy Jason Abraham over at Abe's Exotics. If you're not already following him, do so right now. He's got some awesome stuff. He's got some sick Trojan stuff there. He's got some pretty cool hypopide stuff. Just go check him out. I'll put his info in the description below. Awesome dude, and he's my fellow heavy metal brother, so Jason, rock on, bro. Anyways, for the video, what we're gonna get to here, I know this is a very debated topic. Some people for some reason don't like going into this. I don't know why. I don't know why some folks hate it so much. I'm gonna be going over my expenses for everything I put into my company the first year in its existence, basically. So I'm gonna break it down into 6 different categories. First being rats/feeders, racks and supplies, apparel and miscellaneous, Morph Market, which is gonna be the smallest one, obviously, car rentals, and then snakes. So those are the 6 categories we're going to be going over, and then at the end I'll give you the grand total for everything that I put into it. Spoiler, it's gonna hurt. Alright, so first things first, rats. I buy all my rats, almost all of them are frozen thawed from Cold Blooded Cafe. I prefer frozen thawed over live. I don't like the stress of having to worry about a rat chewing on my snake or having to watch a rat because the snake didn't strike it right. I do have 5 that are on live that I get at the local pet shop near me, the reptile shop actually. Very easy name to remember. Don't know why I forgot it. But that expense for 2021, the grand total was $1,744.75. So that was actually a lot lower than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting that number to be quite higher. Now, I only have roughly about 42 ball pythons, and that number was going up through all the year. So, you know, obviously, towards the end of the year, that bill got a lot higher than it was in January, February. I also feed more than ball pythons. I have, you know, dwarf retics, a carpet python, a white lip python. So it's not just, you know, 40 feeders going to ball pythons. There's a little bit more, so I didn't take that into full consideration, but I'm not gonna get that crazy about it. So next category is racks and supplies. Now, basically, rack-wise, it's gonna be the Freedom Breeder racks here and the Sea Serpent racks that we have here. Supply-wise, I mean, that's just gonna be kind of a little bit of everything. It's gonna be thermostats, you know, bins, cleaning supplies, cocoa blocks, that kind of stuff. That's when I put in supplies, that's what I mean by supplies. That one went up. It's gonna be a little bit higher next year too, because I am gonna be buying a couple more racks. So that one was a grand total, racks and supplies, $5,439.91. Now, I did just say it'll be higher, but actually I think it'll actually be lower next year because I'm not gonna be buying all the tubs. I won't be buying as many Sea Serpents racks, and I'll be buying probably one more Freedom Breeder rack. So that number should go down next year, hopefully. Keywords hopefully, you never know what's gonna happen. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna have a whole room of ball pythons, and here we are. So, next category, apparel/miscellaneous. This is, I'm kind of chalking this up to be, obviously, apparel, hats, t-shirts. Miscellaneous would be stickers, magnets, stuff to kind of mail out when people buy something. You know, little things like that, little swag, I guess you could call it. That was a total of $185.73. That was a little bit higher because I did change my logo, so with the logo change, obviously you're gonna have to rebuy everything again, so I had to double up on some things. So I think that will go down next year as well. So some of these numbers, you might be thinking, wow, that's really freaking high, Matt, what the hell? But they'll go down second year. I'm almost guarantee it, for me at least. Next category, Morph Market. I don't sell snakes yet, but I like Morph Market. I like what it's about, so I bought a membership for it. You know, Why not? Why not help support something that's helping our industry? You know, it's 135 bucks or 132 bucks. So that's the total right there. But it's 132 bucks for the year for, I think, like the bronze membership, I believe. Obviously, it goes higher. The more you get, the higher you get, the more you can do with it. But I bought the bottom one. I figured this is kind of my way to give back to the community without selling snakes yet, you know? I mean, and plus, I do, fingers crossed, you know, hope to get clutches next year. So the membership will go from December of this year into December of next year. So I'll already have my Morph Market ready to go. It's set, you know, why not start it early? Next category is going to be car rentals. So car rentals is basically whenever I've gone to, you know, a show or like when we went to Justin's, things like that. I put that in here because technically that's going to be a tax write-off too. So, but car rentals, grand total of $1,813.81. Now, you might think, holy shit, that is expensive. Where did you go? How many cars did you rent? I'm gonna give everyone out there in this video a forewarning. When you go to Tinley in Chicago, if you can avoid it, do not rent a car from that airport. There is some absurd tax fee there of like 45% where it just shot up one of my car rentals like 500 bucks. So freaking crazy is an understatement actually. But yeah, so the next plan for me, next time I go to Tinley is to like Uber to an off-site car rental place and rent a car there because that was fucking bonkers. I'm gonna say right now, that was bonkers. That was bonkers. The fact that I paid that much for a rental because they have a crazy tax rate at the airport tax rate for the rentals. Don't do it. If you can avoid renting a car at O'Hare International Airport, avoid it at all costs. It's bad. It's gonna hurt. Other rentals, they were pretty much your standard car rental, you know, fee. A couple days, couple $100, not bad at all. All right, and the sixth and final category, the snakes. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. Was not expecting this to be this high. When I added this up and saw it, I was like, holy shit, I spent a lot on snakes. Now, granted, I did buy some pretty high-end hatchlings. I did not cheap out on some of these snakes, so it makes sense that this number went so high. That total for the year of 2021, my snake investment by itself was $27,345. The hardest choices require the strongest will. Do I regret that? Not a single bit. But yeah, so snakes, $27,345, which gives us a grand total for the year of $36,661.20. It's a fat bill. But like I said with the snakes, I don't regret it all. This is my business. This is what I want to push to do full time, and I'm spending basically, I mean, the last year I spent pretty much most of my disposable income, you know, that wasn't going towards bills and dogs and house stuff, you know, was going towards the business. I didn't really do vacations. My vacations were going to reptile shows or, you know, facilities and stuff like that. I didn't really go out and buy toys and goodies. You know, I was buying snakes, you know. That's the way it is. I think if you want to invest in yourself heavily, that's a sacrifice you got to make. You're going to have to, you know, look, how badly do I want this? How badly do I want to make my company as strong as it can be? That's the way. You got to just invest in yourself, and that's what I did. I chose to, you know, not go on trips to other places, not go to comic book conventions, even though I don't think they even had any because of COVID still. Cutting back on my concerts a little bit. Still going to concerts, but not, you know, not like I used to, where I was going every other weekend. Not really going to too many sports games, you know, just making those sacrifices so that I could grow my company. And that's what it's gonna take. That's what I'm gonna do, you know. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, like the Avengers said.
Whatever it takes.
But yeah, guys, that's that video. I hope this gives you a little bit of information. You know, my whole goal in this video wasn't to showboat or gloat like, well, I spent, you know, $36,000 in my company. What did you spend? That was not the intention at all. The intention for this video is to solely be there as like a reference or educate anyone else that is a first-time you know, just getting into this hobby or industry and is wondering, hey, what can I look at dropping in here as like a, you know, like a judgment thing, like, am I gonna drop this much or this much? You don't have to drop what I dropped. You can go and pick up less, you know, packed combo snakes and stuff. You don't have to buy Freedom Breeder racks. You can buy all PVC racks. You know, you can build your own racks. I went the way I did because I was financially able to do it. And that's why, you know, not everyone has to go the route I did. It's all up to you. What you can financially afford is what you should do. But that's it. That's all I wanted, was to just kind of make a video to kind of give people a look in to see what you can expect to pay to a certain amount. You know, this is, people have jumped in the hobby and dropped way more than I have. You know, three times as much as I have. You know, I don't have those funds. This is what I dropped. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like always, like, comment, subscribe. Take it easy.